Last week, the House Oversight Committee subpoenaed acting NIH Director Tabak for documents relating to the investigation of Dr. Moran's. Dr. Moran's, a top advisor to Dr. Fauci, is accused of using a personal email to avoid public accountability. And according to him, delete anything he did not want to see in the New York Times regarding the origins of COVID. The subcommittee released emails allegedly from Moran's and requested information in June and again in September. If confirmed, will you comply with any subpoenas the House sends to you relating to the origins of COVID-19?
Oh, thank you, Senator Braun, and I just can reassure you that I take Congress's responsibility for oversight for the NIH, and if confirmed, my responsibility as director of the NIH to be compliant with policies regarding that oversight extremely seriously. I can confirm that if I assume the position to be accountable and transparent and to work with you to resolve these important issues.
And have you ever spoken to Dr. Moran's about the COVID-19 pandemic?
No, Senator, I don't know Dr. Moran's.
And will you commit to not use a personal email for official NIH business or to try to shield conversations from the American public?
Yes, Senator, absolutely.
And also, I'd like to comment before I got one more question for you. Senator Hawley and I actually passed legislation asking the White House to release all the material they hold in classification on the origins of COVID-19. There's a law out there, and they have not complied with that. We're still trying to get them to comply with that law. And remember, you're working for that administration. So this one is a question in terms of any relationship you've got with Big Pharma. I think you have received millions of dollars from Big Pharma to support your research, and you've sat on the board of several companies receiving stock options and bonuses. Our country relies on its public officials to have their best interest in mind when performing their duties as public servants. How can the American people be sure that as NIH director, you would be focused on the job at hand rather than boosting the business of any past associates in the pharmaceutical industry?
Thank you for that question. I just want to confirm for the record that the funding that I received from pharmaceutical companies was to conduct research, that none of that formed my own personal salary. The only salary I received during that work was from Brigham and Women's Hospital, a salary set based on my academic rank. I have one instance of receiving a payment directly from a pharmaceutical company. It was for service on the board of directors of a single pharmaceutical company. And so, but finally, the more important question, I completely agree with the need to have one goal, one constituency that I am serving, and that is the health of the American people.
Thank you for that. One quick final question here. I think you've signed an agreement with Senator Warren about what you might do after this post. And from the information I've got is that you won't seek employment or compensation from any pharmaceutical company. Is that correct? And does that mean then if you do, you will turn down those offers?
The agreement with Senator Warren is designed to assure the American people and Congress that I will act with the goal of the very best interest of the American people, if confirmed for this job. And I have agreed for a time of 4 years after stepping down in government that I will not accept employment at a major pharmaceutical company.
Thank you very much.